Simon Thomas was killed, his nieces and nephews have kept everyone going. But the family want lessons to be learned from their grief.
Just be aware that even though you're having the thrill of your life then, or the enjoyment of going on the bike, it's not just you that's going to deal with the consequences if anything happens.
Since the accident, my personal opinion, they should ban motorbikes altogether. But I know that can't be done. But I can't understand why they build motorbikes so powerful, where they can do 150, 160, 180 miles an hour, and yet the speed limit in this country is only 70 miles an hour. Why do they build bikes to do that speed when you can't use it?
It's up to the individual to accept that the public roads aren't specifically made for what is essentially bikes which are developed for the track, and it's up to the individual who rides these bikes to accept that, to look at the road environment and manage it accordingly.
This looks like something from a computer game. Unbelievably, it's real life footage filmed by a biker called Lee Sweetland from Pontedilais.
I just thought it would be fun one day to put a camera onto the motorcycle and go for a ride, basically.
Oh, okay. How fast are you going here?
That's about 110 miles per hour.
So that's a built-up area, isn't it?
Yes.
What's the speed limit there?
That's a 30.
So you're doing 110 in 30. Okay, right, you're coming up to some cars now. What's going through your mind when you're driving like this, Lee?
Not much, to be honest with you. Obviously, I'm not thinking about the safety of myself or anybody else. It's quite a selfish thing to do at the end of the day.
But you're obviously getting a buzz from it. I mean, let's not sit here and be like Mary Poppins. Mm-hmm. You're obviously getting a hell of an adrenaline kick out of driving like this.
Yes, for me, and I'm sure for lots of other people who ride motorcycles, there's no feeling like it, you know?
Okay, so you're going quite fast here. Oh! What happened?
Well, I was obviously travelling way too fast on the road.
How fast were you going?
I think I hit the car at 80 miles per hour.
What was the speed limit in that zone?
The speed limit was 30 miles per hour. I mean, everybody, when they go out on a motorcycle and ride like this, I think they tend to think they're invincible, and this sort of thing could never happen to them. Since the accident, I feel I've grown a lot wiser, because, like I say, I look at these pictures and I realise that it could have been a whole lot worse for me and a lot of other people, you know.
The car driver was unhurt. Lee got an 8-month sentence and a 4-year driving ban, convicted by his own video evidence. He's now back on a bike, but he gets his kicks in a different way. It's a sunny Sunday in Carmarthenshire. This is Operation Darwin. Dyfed-Powys police are monitoring bikers, and there are lots of them.
Do you understand why I've stopped you first of all, right? Right. I mean, if you have a look at the number plate on the back of the bike here, I mean, would you accept that that's not a legal size? 14 days to get the defects rectified. Yeah. As long as you do that, produce a piece of paper, take the bike to an MOT garage, get it all stamped, send it back to the police station, I'll explain the address there, and then that's it then, right? Okay? Yeah. So you just get a warning. If you fail to comply with that, then you get a call. Yeah. What's the easiest stage been on that side?
It was around March the 1st when the sort of weather changed, and we saw an increase again of the motorcycles coming into the area, and we've been on it since then. So far we've had 38 motorcyclists in the last 6 weeks, in between the Llandilo-Llandovery areas on the A40, which is known to be a fast stretch of road, and the speeds are anything between 95 and 130 mile an hour.
But some bikers feel they're being unfairly targeted.
There's a few crazy ones out there, but we all need to try and be a bit more careful, but they will alienate us, yeah, because you all get fed up and there's too much.
There's so many about, like, shouldn't they be doing other things, like, you know, tackling real crime? You know, easy targeting me, I guess, like.
It's certainly going to alienate riders because we feel victimised. It's as simple as that.
I was talking to the police last week. There was some guy, I think he was 117 mile an hour or something like that. Well, actually 117 mile an hour on a motorbike is not very fast on a correct road that you can do it on. Oh no, you shouldn't be doing it, but it's not very fast, you know.
A bike crash often happens in a split second, but that's all it takes for lives to be changed forever. And it's not just the biker or his friends and family who are affected. More bikers are killed on the roads of Dyfed